The sun keeps shining through as warm weather continues into the end of September. And though the leaves are changing color, students are out and enjoying the weather. And the warm weather is feeling great. Thanks for being with us. I'm Michael McNulty.
And I'm Katie Spencer. The first official day of fall is coming up on Saturday, but there are a few signs that the actual season is beginning. Now joining us is Ashley Wallinger, and Ashley, it still feels like summer out there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's been pretty warm today. Yesterday was a little taste of fall with the cooler weather and breezes, but it looks like it should be pretty nice for a while now, and the warm weather should be sticking around. Check out this great picture that was sent to us by a CTV viewer. That backyard looks like a great place to be on a nice day like today. The slight cool down we experienced yesterday is gone, and the blue skies and summer weather are back. Make sure you get out there and enjoy the nice weather while it lasts. Now, we've been seeing warmer temps and drier air lately because of this high pressure over the state, but there's a band of low pressure across the East Coast, and that's causing some problems for them out there. The southeastern U.S. is experiencing some rain, and further north there is a chance for some flash flooding and severe thunderstorms throughout the rest of the day. Now let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. Here in Colorado, the high pressure will continue through the Monday, so the summer-like conditions will extend through the first few days of fall. A weak cold front is moving through the state tomorrow, which will produce some light winds and has the potential to increase fire danger on the plains. Temps should cool a bit into the weekend with highs in the mid-70s, but it looks like it'll be the perfect way to welcome the new season. The chance for rain is back in the forecast early next week. We probably won't see anything other than a stray storm or two. You can always watch your updated weekly forecast here on CTV News or at ctv11.com. For CTV Weather, I'm Ashley Wallinger.
Thank you, Ashley. Many students are faced with exams these next few weeks. More people are using the library, study rooms, and other resources on campus. Whether they're studying for Scantron, essay formats, or quizzes, one resource on campus is here to teach test-taking strategies. With 5 weeks into the semester, it's common for students to see exams popping up in classes.
Yes, this week I have a French test and an OChem test.
For most, this is their first round of testing for their fall semester, and after a summer off, students may be a little rusty when it comes to test taking. That's why the Institute for Learning and Teaching, otherwise known as TILT, is hosting test-taking seminars this week.
These workshops are as a resource to help students who might need further assistance in various different topics like memory and concentration, or test-taking ability, or procrastination.
Neely is just one of the instructors for the test-taking workshops going on this week to help students do the best they can in classes.
My biggest advice in similar is engage in the material early. Find out if you're passionate about the material and you're engaging the material early. It really helps in all other fields. It helps with procrastination, it helps with test taking. So find out, you gotta pull something from the class that you enjoy or are passionate about.
For more information, visit their website at tilt.colostate.edu and click on events to find out when these and other workshops will take place. And CTV would like to pass along some other test-taking tips that Neely told students about in his seminar yesterday. They include getting a good night's sleep the night before and sticking to good eating habits during the day. You don't want hunger to distract you during the test. And read through each question completely before going on to answer it, and also read through every answer. This is important, especially among multiple choice questions where there could be two answers that are very similar.
President Obama's recent visit to Fort Collins racked up a hefty bill for the taxpayers. The Coloradoan reported that last month's visit cost over $140,000, and the numbers are still growing. The estimate for the city of Fort Collins resources are around $101,000, while the city of Loveland spent approximately $12,000, and Larimer County as a whole chipped in almost $30,000 for the resources during the visit. These resources include everything from police officer backup to the Fort Collins Loveland Airport expenses. Authorities say some departments say they will be seeking reimbursements from the president's campaign.
One popular fast food item that won't end up on your plate until December. And coming up, we'll tell you the reason not to expect the McRib anytime soon.
And next, the reason for those fireworks over City Park on Sunday. We'll be right back.
It's easy to tell if you've had way too many. But what if you've had just one too many? Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome to my block party. Glad you can make it.
The only triple doubles you get come with fries.
Last time you blocked someone, you were online.
I can do this all day. Your moves are just gay.
Using gay to mean dumb or stupid, not cool.
Not cool.
Not in my house, not anywhere. It's not creative, it's offensive to gay people. And you're better than that.
The McRib sandwich from McDonald's won't be making its appearance until December this year. A memo that was leaked from the company said the popular pork sandwich was going to be launched in late October, but instead McDonald's decided to launch it during the holiday season to push marketing efforts.
Yet another Fort Collins symbol turned 100 this week. City Park celebrated 100 years of family fun, cultural events, and get-togethers. I went to celebrate this momentous occasion with other Fort Collins residents.
In 1912, on January 3rd, the Parks Commission said, we are going to name this City Park. And in 1913, they acquired the racetrack. And later, we have swimming in the lake. They built a diving platform. There was a tourist auto camp established. They built some tourist cabins over where the parking lot for the Ball Diamonds is, and eventually building the pavilion and the pool.
100 years. A lot can change over a century, but the spirit of Fort Collins has not.
For 100 years, City Park has been the center point for family activities, cultural events, and community celebrations.
City Park celebrated its 100th year anniversary by remembering the past and looking to the future. A time capsule was buried to give future Fort Collins residents a peek into what life was like today. The celebration continued with live music and what City Park was made for, spending time together. And even though a lot has changed, the night ended in a way that even our forefathers would still recognize. Other Fort Collins places that are over 100 include the old post office, the Northern Hotel, and of course CSU's own Spruce Hall. And just another fun fact, Old Town helped inspire Disneyland's Main Street USA. The Colorado wildfires created many problems for Fort Collins businesses. Coming up, one vital tourist industry in Fort Collins that relies on the city's water. CTV Kari Pills reports.
And yet another problem for forest officials, why homes in the mountains could be threatened next year.
2 outs with a runner on first base. Now the big guy comes up with that, hitting .342 with 92 RBIs and 36 homers. The first pitch is fouled between
Chill raw and prepared foods promptly. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov. Clean kitchen surfaces, utensils, and hands with soapy water. 1 in 6 Americans will get sick from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Hey students! ASCSU is your student body government. To find out more, come visit us in room 109 of the LSC.
The U.S. Forest Service is worried that trees in large overgrowth areas are ready to burn. One reason is the clearing of the overgrown bush areas was slowed by the wildfires this summer. New houses that are built near these areas will have greater fire potential next summer. The hot and dry conditions this summer caused a lot of damage in Poudre Canyon. The Forest Service says the same could be true in 2013 if the winter is dry.
This summer's drought had many impacts on Fort Collins. The wildfires were a big one, but drought also impacted the economy and local businesses. CTV reporter Kari Pills visited one company that relies each summer on the river water and the crowds.
They say to let Mother Nature run its course, but in this summer's case, running its course meant almost 90,000 acres burned and weeks of business lost.
It shut us down during prime season, which is June, as the kids start getting out of school, families start traveling, and it leads up to, the peak of our season, which is always that July 4th week.
Outdoor business in Larimer County suffered changes unpreventable.
This was 3 weeks lost, plus, the effects down the road where people didn't want to come.
No, even months ago when this river was full, people weren't rafting down it, meaning it cut revenue for every outdoor business in the area. But customers concerned and learning something along the way.
Some people had no idea what had happened, so it was a real educational experience for them, especially in the aftermath of a fire like that. Mother Nature goes through a cleansing process where you see the rains come in, the earth starts to cleanse itself, wash the bad away, and bring back the good again.
Tough season and all, Ryan says that the rafting business is counting on a good snowpack.
Snowpack's the key to it all. When the earth's dry, the fire risk is there, but at the same time, areas that have seen a large fire like this typically don't see another large fire like it for 20 or 30 years. So,
Kari Pills, CTV News.
Thanks, Kari. In order for next year's rafting season to be better, snow melt in the spring needs to be high, and with the high country's first snow already under our belts, the outlook is promising.
The community calendar is up next.
Welcome to my block party. Glad you can make it.
The only triple doubles you get come with fries.
Last time you blocked someone, you were online.
I can do this all day. Your moves are just gay.
Using gay to mean dumb or stupid, not cool.
Not cool.
Not in my house, not anywhere. It's not creative, it's offensive to gay people. And you're better than that.
Cook foods to the right temperature using a food thermometer. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
It's time to take a look at events that the community has going on this week. Let's see what in the world is going on at CSU. Wednesday night, the Laurie Student Center Theater is hosting a movie night. It's free and they'll be showing Grease. Showtime starts at 7 p.m. in the LSC Theater. And Thursday, Bike for Breakfast is back. This week, they'll meet on the Oval near Ammons Hall. Bike to school and receive free breakfast from 7:30 to 10 in the morning.
Saturday marks Ag Day at CSU. There will be a barbecue at Hughes Stadium before the football game kicks off. Ag Day celebrates Colorado agriculture and helps fund scholarships for the students in the College of Agriculture, And football is back at home Saturday evening. The Rams will take on Utah State this week. The kickoff is scheduled for 5 p.m. Don't forget to grab your tickets from the LSC iBox.
There's a lot going on this week.
Yeah, I know. Warm weather, barbecue, sounds like a great weekend.
I know, I'm excited.
Well, that's all the time we have for you tonight.
Stay connected to CTV through our website at ctv11.com.
Have a great night.